Hey everyone, this is your welcome walkthrough video for audio engineering, and I am your teacher, Mrs. Coover. My parents named me Erica Terrell Osborne, and they never called me Erica. So you may see that in maybe K-mails or in the course or something like that, but I have always gone by Terrell. I know it looks a little funny, but it's pronounced like Carol with a T. Um, I am formerly Miss Osborne, so if you have had me in the past for a teacher, and yeah, my name's a little different now, so it's Coover now. I am the art, photography, audio engineering, and fashion and interior design teacher here at Insight. I get to do all the fun classes, in my opinion. I myself am an artist, mainly focusing on painting and photography. Uh, I have three children. We all live together in Longmont with my husband and dog. I grew up in Michigan but moved to Colorado over 20 years ago, so I've been here for a while. I love music, meeting people, books, art, and being outside. So Colorado's a great place for me. Um, yeah, so that's me. And so here's our course. It should look familiar to you. Let's start up here with the announcements. Because none of you are new at this point, as far as I know, all your courses have announcements right here. This is where we will post a new announcement every single Monday in the course announcements. And I will go over any new information that you need to know. And I always go over everything you need to know in order to be able to complete your assignments for that week. So this is one place where you can figure out what you need to do for each week. Okay. I would like for you to read all of these right here. Just briefly keep our course current. Audio engineering is still a fairly new class. This is only the second time I've taught it. And so if you see any glitches, any mistakes, whatever, that seem to be just part of the course, you can come over to course feedback and you will fill out a form there, and it'll go straight to K-12, the curriculum writers, so they can maybe fix it. Okay. If you have tech issues, let's go ahead and check this out. First, try refreshing your browser. Okay. Second, try logging out and logging back in. So log completely out of the system and log back in. If those two things do not work, you're going to need to call tech support, which is right here. This is specifically for students, so they do know they know everything. Okay, and they will almost always be able to help you out. Okay, this I would like for you to read it, but it mainly just tells you how incredibly important it is to check your K-mail, read all your K-mails. You know, most of the teachers try to only send important information through K-mail. I personally, and I think other teachers do this too, this is important to know, will send you a K-mail every single Monday for this course, going over everything you need to know for the week. Okay, so that's another place that you can check to see what you need to be doing each week. Here's our very first course, actual course announcement. I will let you read through this yourself. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I need to go over right this very second. Okay, so let's come over here. I will let you go ahead and read the syllabus yourself. Let's see, we have teacher contact information. Again, this is me. This is how you get a hold of me. My phone number. You can call me between 7 and 4 on weekdays. You can actually call me anytime. Doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to answer late at night or over the weekend. Okay. So don't hesitate to get a hold of me. You can text me at this number too. That is just fine. So I always return weekday K-mails and calls within 24 hours, but sometimes, almost always, it's much sooner than that. If you call me or K-mail me over the weekend, I will get back to you on Monday. Okay. Let's see. What else can we look at here? Oh, grading and Dropbox policies. This is important. Okay. All assignments and study questions will go up here to the Dropbox. You guys know how to work the Dropbox at this point. I grade all assignments in the order they were submitted, probably just like all teachers. So don't get impatient and resubmit it because it will go to the bottom of the list, okay, automatically. Um, I grade all assignments within 5 school days of it being submitted. That is the absolute longest I would take. Usually it's much sooner than that. But definitely do not contact me if it hasn't been longer than 5 days. Okay, if it's still within that 5 days, just be patient. All right. After I grade and return your assignment, you must click on the grade. So as you guys know, go to the grade box, and you will see all your new grades as I grade your assignments. You must click on the grade, open the rubric, and read it, and read my comments and feedback. This is essential, okay? Because I let you revise and resubmit all assignments. Once, if you get the assignment in by the due date before it turns into a permanent 0, and you don't get 100%, I will always tell you exactly how to get that A. Okay, but you can't revise it without reading the comments. Okay. If you look at the weekly schedule, which we're going to check out here in just a second, you will see what to do Monday through Friday. This is to help you to stay on track. But all the tasks for the week are always due on Sunday. So if you do not turn it in by Sunday, like it says here, on Monday you will receive a 0 for any missing assignment. You may still turn in those assignments for up to 1 week after the due date for full credit. After that 1 week, the 0 will become permanent. Okay, so everything's due on Sunday. If you don't get it in by Sunday, you'll get a 0, but you still have a week's grace period to get that in. Okay. Also, down here, you may retake any quiz for higher points. You just need to let me know. Okay. All right. Class and K-mail behavior and expectations. I would still like for you to thoroughly read through this, but basically, I apologize. It still does say Miss Osborne some places, so I apologize for that. The name change is a recent thing. So, class connect behavior and expectations. Basically, be cool. Okay. Be cool to everyone. All right, this goes into a little more specifics, but I don't stand for, any disrespect to each other or poor treatment of each other. Okay, everyone is just cool in my class. We're all cool dudes. All right, K-mail communication. Keep in mind that when you K-mail me, you are communicating with an educator. You are not texting your friend. Okay, and you treat me with respect and I will treat you with respect. So I require, okay, a greeting. Hi, Mrs. Coover, dear Mrs. Coover, whatever you want it to be. Proper grammar, full sentences, no texting language, please. Okay, we are teaching you, as your educators, we are teaching you how to properly communicate in the world. No matter what kind of job you get, you are going to need to communicate through email. And there are proper ways to do that. All right, so in your content of your message, like I said, proper grammar, full sentences, watch your spelling, all that stuff. At the end, you need to sign it. You don't need to say sincerely. You can use whatever signing that you would like, but also always include the class that you're contacting me about. All of your teachers teach multiple classes, and at some point we will probably memorize which student goes with which class, but please always let us know which class you're talking about. Okay? All right, class connects. Class connects for this class are Tuesday at noon. Because we are not really starting courses until Wednesday, we will be meeting next Tuesday. Okay. So not only are these classes guaranteed to help you do better in class, yes, I promise they are fun and interesting. Okay. If they weren't, I wouldn't even want to go to them. So I don't want to force you to go to Class Connects. I want you to want to show up because you enjoy it. Okay? All right. If you do miss a Class Connect, all the links for them will be right in here. Okay, so you can just come in here, click on the date, and I will let you know, of course, what we do in the class so you know that you're clicking on the right one. All right, weekly schedule of due dates. Super important. Here is the main place that you would go if you need to know what to do for that week. Okay, all the weeks are color coded. Like I said, if I will tell you what to do Monday through Wednesday. I will tell you what to do Thursday through Friday. And this is just to keep you on track. These are not the due dates. These are to help keep you on track. And if you do that, you won't have to work on the weekends. All right? But you can work on the weekends. And like I said, everything is due on Sunday. So, for example, week 1, which would be next week, all the yellow stuff, you can see when you could do it to keep on track. You can see when it's due. And you can see when it will receive a permanent 0. Okay? And if you scroll down, the rest of it's pretty similar. There are only 5 sections in this whole class, so we move pretty slow through this class, which is a good thing because it's pretty technical. Okay? All right, CC PowerPoints, this is just where I post my PowerPoint slides from each Class Connect. So again, either if you miss a Class Connect or if you want to go review something from a Class Connect, you can get the PowerPoint slides right in here. Okay? Okay, Start Here unit, obviously, that's where we are going to start. You've already done this. This is what you're watching right now. Immediately after this video is over, you will come here and do the Welcome Walkthrough quiz. Okay. Immediately after completing the quiz, hopefully you're paying attention to everything I'm saying so you do really well in the quiz, you will complete the Getting to Know Each Other discussion. All of 3 of these things are due this week, due by this Sunday, January 11th. Okay. Getting to Know Each Other discussion is just us learning a little bit more about each other. Making some personal connections, that kind of thing. So what you're going to do is highlight all of these questions, do a right click and a copy, come down and click on respond, and then another right click and paste, and then you can just type right here in the text box answering the questions, and fortunately it's all about you. You get to talk about yourself. So number 3 is about pets, and you can share photos. If you would like to share photos either of your pets or of yourself, you come down here to add and remove. Okay, you would click on that, and that is where you would get to add your photos. For the subject can be anything you want. It can be your name, it can be yo, what's up, whatever you like. Okay, school appropriate, of course. And that is worth 10 points, 1 point for each question. Okay, course overview is absolutely essential. The course overview reads kind of like a book with a table of contents up here. You can flip through the pages or the slides down here. It's a pretty long list of things that you need to know about the course, but you will download things, you will take steps, you will download the program called Audacity that we will be using in this class. This is absolutely essential. You cannot move on to the course content until you complete the course overview. After you do, this is an assignment, okay, called the Course Overview Checklist. You absolutely must complete this before I will allow you to move on into the class, okay? And you will submit this to, the Dropbox. Okay, last thing I'm going to show you is something that you may already know about called the Course Checklist. It's all the way down in the lower right-hand corner. This also gives you due dates of everything. Okay, so there you have 4 different ways to know all the things you need to do for the week. There's the course checklist, which I just showed you. The course announcements will tell you what to do every single week. Your Monday K-mail is another way to know what you need to do for the week. And the best way is the weekly schedule of due dates. 4 different ways to know what you need to be doing during the week. So hopefully I won't get calls or K-mails saying, what should I be doing? Okay? Alright guys, psyched for this class. Can't wait to see you in Class Connect. You have a great rest of your day and we'll see you soon.